And we will type in the drop-off address. That's typically the courthouse.
It looks as simple
We can use this on any web-based platform
as tapping a few buttons on an iPad inside the domestic violence courthouse.
to tell the driver, like, I'm ready, and then a driver would be dispatched to get a ride from them.
But for domestic violence survivors, that ride can mean the difference between moving a case forward and watching it fall apart.
What we were finding is transportation was a barrier for people to have access to participate in the legal process.
Kayla Johnson with the Victim Witness Unit says her office launched a new transportation program in January,
You will see here this is a future ride.
providing free Uber rides for victims and witnesses to get to court. Understanding for survivors, walking through these doors can be a barrier on its own.
The process is scary.
One survivor story pushed the office to look for solutions.
Then when they came to court, they had asked if someone could give them a ride home. Then we were able to say, like, absolutely, yes, of course. Like, how did you get here? And she had walked 3 miles in the winter to make sure that she could get to the court date that day. We can actually make sure that it's a one-way trip.
The program works like this. Staff request rides through a secure dashboard, scheduling transportation to and from court for survivors and witnesses.
And the rider's first and last name.
Johnson says without victims showing up, prosecutors may not have the evidence they need to close cases.
The survivor's testimony oftentimes is the key piece that could move that case forward to having accountability and justice.
Have you seen, and even in the past, survivors drop the case because they couldn't get to court?
For sure.
Since launching the program, the state's attorney's office has provided 155 free rides. About half of those are tied to criminal domestic violence cases.
People want to be a part of this process. People want to engage with our office and seek justice for themselves. And if that's one thing that we can take off of their plate, like we should.